So in my experiences, the last thing I wanted to talk about was finances. I was very, very pleased, and I did a lot of research prior to this. KYD talked about this a little bit, Jedi talked about this a little bit, and there's a couple other the YouTube channels that talk about this as well. The cost, and the cost is absolutely unbelievable. I put this little sheet together, and I'll just go through the sheet with you. You can kind of see where I'm at. So RV plus this hotel and airplane. That's what we have here. And I'm going to talk about each one of these. So it's a big cost savings to actually have an RV versus using a plane and traveling around the United States if you're going to visit and check out different areas. A couple of things to think about is, number one, let me get this right, hotel. So if you look here at hotel and RV, to get a hotel, any type, we're going to start with Motel 6 all the way up to your Holiday Inns. You're looking at anywhere from $45 to $230 a month. I mean a day, sorry. $235 a day. Versus an RV, and at some of your nicer RV parks, you can get in for as little as $25, $30 a day, all the way up to $75, $80 a day. So you can see the cost savings right there. Now, why is this important? The reason this is important is because when you go to a hotel, 5,000 people have slept on that bed, 5,000 people have slept on that couch. There's no kitchen, no dining room. There's usually a bathroom, and then you have to go downstairs to either their dining room to eat, or you have to go someplace else. And then that's a whole other expense that we're going to talk about here shortly. When you're in your RV, when you pull into the RV park and you pay your fee of $25, or maybe you're staying for 3 days, which would be $75, $80, or whatever it might be. When you park your RV, 20 minutes later, your RV is set up, open, and ready to go. No difference than if you were to go to a hotel. You got to bring all the bags up to the room, get unpacked, and all of that stuff. 20 minutes. The difference is you're in your home. Think about it. You're in your same bed nobody else has slept in. You're on your couch that nobody slept in. You have a kitchen whereby instead of trying to find some place to go and eat, all you got to do is fire up the propane, throw a pizza in the oven, and you're good to go. You have your bathroom that you have only used, not somebody else or 10,000 other people. And then you have your TV and your couch and all of that stuff. So, and then you can step outside your door and you're in your yard. And usually a lot of RV parks have a small yard that you can venture out into. So it's really, really cool in that aspect. So that's one. Number two, rental car. Okay. This is really important as well. When you're in your RV, you have your vehicle with you. You can go wherever you want, whenever you want, and you can stop whenever you want. When you get to the airport, you got to spend another hour, hour and a half going to find your rental car, and then you got to get one big enough for the family. So if you talk about a family of 4, you got to get a pretty decent sized car. So with your rental car, easily, let me get this down here. Here we are. You're going to be looking at $35 to $75 a day for your rental car. Okay, that's just to get your rental car. $35 to $75 a day. And then if you're there for 4 days, then you got to add insurance and gas and yada yada yada. So you're spending a lot versus if you're in your RV, no cost. Okay, so that's the savings. Let's talk about food. Got to have food to eat. When you look at food and your food costs, and this is based on a family of 4, so all of these figures are based on a family of 4. If you look here, you have breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and you can see the cost associated with those, and breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Now, I base these prices off of going to your local grocery store, like for breakfast, some bacon, some eggs, and some toast, and some juice. Okay, so you're looking at $6.99 for the family on an RV. And you're like, how can you do that for $6.99? Okay, think about this. Go to Walmart, you can get a whole thing of, a carton of eggs for 99 cents. You can get a thing of orange juice on sale for $1.99. So we're at $3. and then $3 for bacon, $3.99 for bacon. That's how you get your $6.99 for breakfast. Boom. And you're good to go. The whole family is fed. You're good to go for $6 or $7. Versus if you go to breakfast, even at a Denny's, you're looking at $3.99 a person minimum. Plus you got to add juice, coffee, blah, 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 blah. You add all that stuff in. So you're looking at $3.99 a person. And I wrote free because of kids. So sometimes they let the kids eat free depending on how young they are. But if you average $5 a person, just for a basic breakfast, you're looking at $20 to $25. So $20 to $25 versus $6.89. Okay, and then it just continues on. For lunch, if you go and buy a 3-pound thing of burgers, which you have for a week, at Walmart, you can get it for about $8.99. You can even go to Cub or go to your Publix or someplace like that and get it for maybe $7.99 for 2 to 3 pounds. All right, that's a lot of meat. Then you add in buns, which are about $1.99 or so, and then if you get a 6-pack of Mountain Dew, you're looking at $3. Okay, that's where you get this this $12.97 for lunch. Okay, so you can do lunch for $12. Whole family's fed. You're good to go. If you go out to lunch with your family, depending on where you go, even if you go to a Burger King or a McDonald's, you're looking at $7 to $8 a person. 4 people, $32 minimum. If you go someplace even a little bit more nicer, like if you were to go to like a My Burger or someplace like that, you're probably looking at $10 a person. So now you're up at $40, $45 a person. So that's where you get that variance there. So you can see the savings right away by doing that. And then dinner is the same thing. For if you're staying at the hotel, you're looking at $15 to $25 per person for dinner, depending on where you go. Versus, and this $49 deal here, this is on the high end, okay? So if you were to go to Publix or a Cub or someplace like that, pick up 4 steaks, $8 to $10 each. Pick up 4 potatoes, and pick up a thing of salad. You're looking at about $40 for your family for the entire meal for the day. Grill them. It takes you 10 or 15 minutes to throw them in the grill, cook them. You're good to go. Bake the potatoes, 20, 25 minutes, or if you have a microwave, 10 minutes. Dinner's ready to go, and you're eating steak, okay? Versus whatever you might be eating here, pizza or whatever. So you can see the savings here. So if you look at a day's total, $69 or about $70 in the RV, and about $175 a day if you are staying at a hotel. That is a huge difference. You're talking about $100, and we're talking basics here, so that can fluctuate a little bit up or down. And then we go on to the advantages with RVing versus hotel. With an RV, you can stop and go as you please. With a plane, if you have to fly someplace, you have to plan it out. You really do. For instance, if you wanted to stop at someplace in between where your destination is and maybe where you started from in the plane, you got to figure out how you're going to travel there, or if you're going to stop, lay over, then travel again, that type of thing. Gets crazy. With an RV, you can go and come as you please. As you're traveling down the highway, you see something nice that you want to do with the family, pull off the road, go experience it, have fun, get back on the road, travel for a little bit. Then if you want to pull into a rest stop, pull in a rest stop, put your sides out, and then sleep overnight there, sleep for a couple hours, hit the road again, and then go find some new adventure someplace else. It's very difficult to do when you're traveling on a plane, especially with your family. And the whole thing is about being with family and having new experiences. So something to think about. And then the last thing, people are probably saying, well, wait, you gotta pay a lot of gas with that RV traveling up and down the road. You know what? That's true. But here's the kicker. Once again, this is a trip that I had put together for Alabama, and you can kind of look at the differences here. If you were to fly to Alabama right now, my last plane ticket was approximately, there we go. My last plane ticket was approximately $458. to fly round trip from here to Alabama. Family of 4, you are looking at approximately $1,832 to do that. That's not including getting back and forth to the airport. If you have to pay for Uber, or if you have to pay for parking, that's not included in that as well. So, and then, you know, yeah, and that's not included as well. So you're looking at $1,800 just for the plane ticket. Okay. With an RV, traveling to Alabama, and the numbers are here. It's about 1,089 miles from my front door to a place called Summerville, Alabama, or Birmingham, Huntsville area, which is a very popular tourist area in Alabama. 1,089 miles. My RV, I have a 42-foot Dutchman Infinity. I have a 3,500 dually, and that's what I use to pull it, 1,600 pounds, fully loaded. And I get roughly around 12 miles to the gallon. Sometimes I get 14, 15, sometimes it might drop a little bit, but the average is about 12 miles to the gallon. If you put that RPG and divide it into the miles, you come out with about 90 gallons of gas that I would use to travel from here to Alabama. That's about 3 stops. My tank is a 33-gallon tank, so I would stop 3 times before I got there. Here's the kicker. You look at today's prices. Gas for diesels are about $2.85 to $3 a gallon. It's on the higher side. Okay. We're looking at $250 to $300 to travel one way. If all you have to do is some math to return, you're looking at approximately $600 round trip. And I've got my bed, I've got my couch, I've got my kitchen, and I've got, anytime I want to stop and eat, I can do it. No hassles. I don't have to get a flight attendant and pay extravagant prices for a bag of potato chips. Okay, and it's much more relaxing. You just travel at your pace, stop when you want, go when you want, and you can make it into a very, very wonderful adventure. Not knocking airplanes. Airplanes are great when you want to do a quick getaway. You want to, and I can't drive my RV to the Bahamas, or I can't drive it to Hawaii or any place like that. I wish I could. But in looking at this, a great way to travel. Great way to travel. Very inexpensive, huge cost savings, and a wonderful way and a wonderful experience. Thank you for sharing my adventure. If you enjoy what you've seen, or if you have questions, just look down below. You will see subscribe. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm going to be doing more trips this year. I also have a link which will be at the end of this video, and you're more than welcome to check that out. Go on my Facebook. I have lots of different people on Facebook, so check that out. KYD is on my Facebook, which is really cool. And you can see some still pictures and other things that I don't show on my YouTube videos. And then my thank you to my nephew, who's been doing the music for me and doing my copyrights and all of that stuff. Thank you very much. His name is Isaiah Fowler. He has his own business. If you need web business done, anything with websites, you need any kind of music, background music, you need a website built, anything. Great person to get in touch with. His name is Isaiah Fowler. Check out his link at the end of this. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching, and thank you for watching New Roads. And we hope to see you out there RVing. Take care.